Today, we're going to do something a little different. We're setting off on this absolutely extraordinary journey, following the diary of one of nature's greatest and maybe smallest miracles. We're going to trace the path of a single water droplet, all the way from the clouds down to the earth, through our world, and then right back to the sea. This is its story, and we get to hear it from the droplet itself. And there it is. That's our guide for this whole adventure. We are about to see the entire world from this tiny, unique perspective. It might just be one little droplet, but as we're about to find out, its story is as huge and amazing as the oceans themselves. All right, so every great story has a beginning, right? And for our little droplet, that story starts way, way up high above us all, floating in the soft, gentle embrace of the clouds. Can you just imagine that? Simply floating. And you're not alone. You're part of this huge, drifting community, just dancing on the wind with millions of others just like you, all held together in the endless blue of the sky. So what's holding it all together? Well, it's this super cool force called surface tension. It's like this invisible power that pulls all the droplets' molecules together so tightly that it makes a perfect little sphere. You can almost think of it as being wrapped in a tiny, invisible envelope, kind of like its own personal force field. But, nothing lasts forever, not even peacefully floating in a cloud. As the air gets colder and colder, our droplet starts to team up with others, getting bigger and heavier. And you know what that means. The pull of the Earth, that constant call of gravity, is getting way too strong to ignore. The big adventure is just about to kick off. And here we go. Our droplet is leaving the cozy comfort of the cloud and starting its long, amazing journey down to the world below. And wow, what a fall! This isn't just a chaotic tumble, it's more like a graceful glide. It lands on a window, and for the very first time, it actually sees the world, acting like a tiny little lens that bends all the light and color. It can smell the fresh earth, the grass, the flowers. It's a total sensory overload. You see, this isn't just a fall. It's an arrival with a real mission. From the second it touches down, our droplet gets straight to work. It could be dancing on a leaf, sinking deep into the soil to feed hungry roots, or giving a thirsty animal a much-needed drink. Right away, it becomes this vital source of life. But the journey doesn't just stop out in nature. Oh no, the next chapter brings our droplet right into our world, the world of human civilization. After that wild ride through streams and rivers, its journey leads here, a massive dam. For a moment, all the rushing around is over. It's a pause, a time to gather, as our droplet waits with literally trillions of others, all of them filled with this incredible potential, just waiting for their next big job. And this is where you see this amazing partnership between nature and technology. On one side, you have the collective power of all these droplets being used to create electricity. And on the other side, you've got us, humanity, stepping in to take care of the water, cleaning it, purifying it, and guiding it through these incredible feats of engineering to bring it safely to all of our homes. And this is what it's all for. The journey leads right into the heart of our everyday lives. I mean, just think about it for a second. That simple act of turning on the tap connects every one of us to this epic journey. Our droplet is right there, helping a kid wash their hands, watering the plants in a garden, or becoming that cool, refreshing drink that quenches our thirst. It's so small, but it's absolutely essential. But of course, the story can't just end in a sink or a garden. Every river has to flow to the sea, and our droplet is no different. The next stage of this infinite journey is about to begin. And so, the path back home starts. From the drain, it travels through systems that clean it up all over again. Then it flows into little streams that grow into big rivers, and finally, that incredible moment of release when it merges back into the vast, endless, beautiful ocean. And here, in the sea, it's finally home. It gets to dance with the waves, mix with the salt, and just become one with the great blue. But even home is really just a resting place before the next big change. You can almost feel the sun's warm rays on the surface, giving our little droplet the energy it needs to rise up and start the whole adventure all over again. This brings us to the final part of the story. And honestly, it's maybe the most profound part of all, this magical, eternal cycle of rebirth. Just let that sink in for a minute. The single droplet we've been following, it was here with the dinosaurs. It's been part of the same cycle for millions upon millions of years, and it'll still be here long after we're gone.
It's just such a powerful reminder of how timeless and resilient our planet really is.
And that right there is the droplet's ultimate purpose, to constantly be in motion, to transform, and by doing that, to sustain all life on this planet. It's this continuous, selfless act of giving. And that, it says, is its greatest duty and its absolute greatest pride. And now, the Droplets Diary is passing the pen over to you. This is an invitation to take what you've heard, use your imagination, and write your own story.
So, how would you tell it? What would your story be like? Would you travel to a faraway land? Maybe spend 1,000 years frozen inside a glacier? This is your chance to imagine your own infinite journey. Use words, use pictures, whatever you want. Just let your imagination run wild.
Because this isn't really the end of the journey. It's just the beginning of yours. We followed one incredible story today, but there are countless others just waiting to be told. So the only question left is, what will your story be?